The headlights shook as the car rolled to a stop in the middle of the road. It was after midnight. No houses, no streetlights, just trees pressing in on both sides like dark walls. The engine was still running, but the radio had gone silent, frozen on a hiss of static. In the road ahead, something stood perfectly still. At first, it looked like a man. He was tall. Too tall. His back faced the car. He didn't move, even as the beams of light washed over him. No flinch. No turn of the head. Just a shadow shaped like a person. "Hey," the driver whispered, though no one was there to hear him. The clock on the dashboard read 12:41 a.m. The driver lifted his phone to call for help. No signal. He tried to unlock the doors, then realized his hands were shaking too badly to hit the right button. The man in the road took one slow step forward. The radio crackled. A voice came through, low, broken, and wrong. "Don't get out." The headlights went dark. And that was the moment everyone talks about. The moment people say is the last thing you see before you vanish on this road after midnight. But the story didn't start there. It started months earlier, with a stretch of pavement most people didn't even notice. They called it Miller's Road, a narrow two-lane road cutting through a long patch of forest in rural Missouri. It connected two small towns and saved drivers almost 20 minutes, if they were brave enough to use it. During the day, it looked normal. Old trees, cracked asphalt, a few faded warning signs. Nothing scary. But after midnight, people avoided it. Not because of ghosts. Not at first. Because people didn't come back. The first disappearance was written off as an accident. A college student named Eric Dawson was driving home from a late shift at a gas station. His phone last pinged near Miller's Road at 12:32 a.m. His car was found the next morning, parked neatly on the shoulder. Keys still in the ignition. Wallet on the seat. Eric was gone. Police searched the woods. Dogs followed his scent to the middle of the road, then stopped. Like he had simply vanished into the air. The town tried to stay calm. Then it happened again. A week later, a rideshare driver named Amanda Lee disappeared the same way. Her app showed she was driving a passenger through Miller's Road just after midnight. Her car was found facing the wrong direction, headlights on. No blood. No struggle. The passenger was never identified. By the third disappearance, people were scared. By the fifth, they were angry. Police set up patrols, but the road was quiet. Too quiet. No accidents. No signs of crime. Nothing that made sense. So the warnings began to spread online instead. Do not drive Miller's Road after midnight. Lock your doors. Never stop, no matter what you see. Most people laugh. Until one night, someone didn't disappear. His name was Thomas Reed. He was a delivery driver, tired, overworked, and running late. His GPS sent him onto Miller's Road at 12:15 a.m. He later said he felt wrong the moment he turned onto it, like the air was heavier. About halfway down the road, his radio lost signal. Then his headlights flickered. That's when he saw a man standing ahead. Facing away. Thomas didn't stop. He swerved, barely missing the figure, and sped past. His car stalled less than a mile later. Panicking, Thomas locked himself inside and called 911. The call recorded everything. "I think someone's following me," he said. The dispatcher asked where he was. "Miller's Road," Thomas whispered. There was a pause. Then the dispatcher said, very clearly, "Sir, you need to leave that road immediately." Thomas started the engine. Before he could move, there was a knock on his window. Not loud. Slow. Careful. The call ended there. Thomas was found alive at sunrise, wandering near the edge of the forest. He was barefoot, covered in dirt. He couldn't remember how he got out of the car. But he remembered one thing. "When I looked in the mirror," he said later, "the man wasn't behind me anymore." "Where was he?" an officer asked. "In the seat next to me." After Thomas, the town begged officials to close the road. They didn't. They said there was no proof of danger. Then, 3 weeks later, a state trooper decided to drive it himself. His dashcam footage was recovered the next day. That footage is where the story circles back to the moment you heard about first. The stopped car. The tall figure. The radio voice saying, "Don't get out." The trooper's name was Daniel Harper. His dashcam showed him slowing as he approached the figure in the road. The timestamp read 12:41 a.m. He spoke calmly into his radio. "Dispatch, I have a possible pedestrian standing in the roadway." Static answered. The figure took one step forward. Then the headlights cut out. The screen went black. Audio kept recording. You can hear Daniel breathing fast. You can hear the car door unlock. And then, very softly, you hear another door close. Not the driver's door. The passenger's. The last sound on the recording is Daniel saying, in a voice filled with shock, "You weren't there before." The footage ends. Daniel Harper was never found. The state quietly closed Miller's Road the next morning. But closures don't stop everyone. And tonight, another car has just stalled there. The clock reads 12:41 a.m. The radio is crackling. And something is standing in the road again.